Welcome back once again, and here in this video or particular lecture I'm just going to explain how to use for loop in our example. So what I'm going to do, I have created already a file with the name of for loop.php, and here we have written certain code, like general code, and here in this section I'm going to write some code for loop here. So in order to write the for loop, we have to write for here, and for loop is consisting of three sections, that is initialization section, then the condition section, and the increment or decrement section, and all these three are separated by the semicolon. So first of all, we have to write the first section, in which I'm going to declare a variable with the name say x, and to that I'm initializing equal to 0. This is my initialization section, and here in this second section I will put the condition. So I wanted to display the output from the number as from 0 to say 9. So 0 to 9 means either I can put the loop as say this should be less than 10, or I can write it as less than equal to 9. Even that case it will work. So I'm using here next concept here, that is less than 10 I'm using here, and in the last here I'm going to write incrementing it by 1. So I'm incrementing the value of x by 1. So here I have to write x, variable x. So that's there. We have written the body for the for loop. Now we have to start the right coding for the for loop, that the code that we wanted to get executed again and again. Code. So here I have to write echo, and here we can say that number, we have to write here number is equal to, and here we have to give the value, a reference of the variable x, and each result I wanted to display in new line, so I'm using break element, and in the last I'm using sentence terminator to terminate the sentence. So save your changes here, and I have already opened this file here, and I'm just going to refresh this. So if I refresh this, I see the result as number is equal to 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 9. So total of 10 numbers are displayed over here, that is 0 to 9. So that's our output here. Even this is not the case. Now we just wanted to display a number of how many times tens are there in 100. So we can do anything, like we can make it less than 100 in our case, and we can increment this loop by 10 also. So for to that I have to write like this way. So what it will do, it will save the changes here and go for refresh. Here you will see it will first display 0, then 10, then 20, then 30, then 40, 50, 60, and then 90. It has to go less than 100. If I write here less than equal to 100, then it will also display the 100 here. One more line is added here. So what exactly is going to happen over here? If we see, we have initially set the value of x is equal to 0. Now we have set the condition that x value should be less than equal to 100. So we have to display execute the loop till the value of x doesn't become less than equal to 100, and in the next I'm just increasing the value of x by 10. I'm incrementing the value of x by 10. So in first case the value of x is 0, so condition is true, it will display as 0. Now x value is incremented by 10, so 0 plus 10 is equal to 10, so condition is again true, so this will again 10 over here. Now next time the value of 10 plus 10 become 20, so 20 is again less than 100. So it keeps on going on. In the last, when the number here is equal to 100, the value of x become 100, it will again increment it by 10. So the value of x this time going to become as 110, so which is not less than equal to 100. so it will jump out of the body of the loop. So this is how we can use for loop. Here I can write some more line over here. I just write say echo, and to this I'm writing this is increment with for loop. Okay, and put the sentence terminator here to terminate the line, and save use Control C to copy here, and here I'm going to paste this. I'm using BR element here to break the line, and what I do, I'm just copy these content from here to here using Control C, and I will paste it here. Control B, I paste here, and this time I'm doing it with, instead of increment I'm doing decrement with loop. So far to that, what I'm doing, I'm making it as 100, initializing the loop with the 100. Initially I have set the value of this equal to 100, and this doesn't become equal to 0. The value of x doesn't become equal to 0. I have to decrement it by 10. So instead of increment I will use decrement here. Decrement assignment I'm giving here, or what you can do, I'm just giving you another. Instead of this you can also write here $x is equal to x minus 10. This can also be written, this statement can also be written like this way. So either way you can use here. So if I save, in order to view the results, save your changes in the program, and here we go, refresh in the browser, and here we see this is increment for the loop. The number is okay. So it is not going to display here because here its value has become equal to 100. What I will do, I will take this variable with some other parameter, and I'm use break over here. So variable x will become common here, so it doesn't matter. Do it properly. So instead of this x, I will take this variable, say y, and here again y, and here you need to display the value of y in this case, and here you simply write it y instead of x. So in the same program we are using the same variable, so that's why the issue. And here we go to save the changes, and again refresh it here. Now this is increment with the loop, and here we go, and this is decrement with for loop, and it's not showing the result. And what is the reason for this? Let me check out with the reason for this. So what exactly is the issue that we are not getting the result here? You just have to see it's showing here. Now if we look at this loop, the issue with our loop condition is that we have set over here until y become less than equal to 0. So less than equal to 0, it will never comes to this situation. Okay, then we increment it by 10. So what we are having wrong, we want to display the value from 100 to 0. That is the case over here. So what we have to set the condition over here, it is not less than equal to 0, it should be greater than equal to 0. So save your changes here, and here we go, refresh with the loop, and we see the result. So this is with the case of increment of the loop. Here we are using the increment concept, and here what we are doing, we are looping in the reverse order, and this is here. So this way we can use the for loop in our PHP script. So that's all for the now, and see you in the next video. So